Has NewJeans basically just dismantled their career? Let's look in. Hello, my friends. How are y'all doing? Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Dee Sparta. I am a psychic medium. I do enjoy BTS and K-pop and the other groups, Stray Kids and Blackpink, you name it. Okay, but today I want to talk about NewJeans, and we're gonna talk a little BTS Jungkook. We're probably gonna get it maybe into a little YG. Now I had just tried to record my intro, and I got so far, and as soon as I brought up the founder of YG and the indictments on him not properly declaring some luxury watches that he brought into Korea, and the scandal and the fraud and all that, boom, my whole system froze. Everything froze. So, we're gonna try and get back into what I'm talking about here, but I want to let's get back to NewJeans, folks. What's going? Oh my gosh! What they did was, it's like it could damage their career amongst other agencies and in Hive. And what did they do? They claimed that what they had done was not asked for or designed or done because of Min Hee Jin. Min Hee Jin didn't ask them, is enforcing them. Well, okay, but maybe someone else was, possibly her parents. Parents have been speaking up on behalf of Min Hee Jin. The parents want the girls to stay under Min Hee Jin. They believe Min Hee Jin has the best, has the best for the girls in her mind, but she doesn't. Min Hee Jin has been showing very selfish and conniving and manipulating. And my personal belief is, I believe that the girls are basically brainwashed. This is kind of like a cult mentality where the one leader you trust and you feel like you can't succeed or do anything, and no one else is going to have your best interest in this one leader who really is just using you. That's my beliefs. I believe her parents are caught up into all this, and coming against Hive as they are, not a good move. And maybe they were trying to break the contract, as I had predicted in the previous video where I was talking about BTS and how was everything going to be affecting BTS in their future. And NewJeans popped up in there, like what they're doing here is going to be affecting BTS. And I've seen that NewJeans was going to go against Hybe, basically, and declare even more so their support of Min Hee Jin, and that they need her and only her. Now, they would have did that with creating a YouTube channel, going live, reading each girl, reading their statements, and getting very emotional and trying to, pull on the heartstrings of the bunnies who are their fans. Their fans are bunnies. You got Army for BTS, bunnies for NewJeans. Very cute, very opposite, but cute. I have liked NewJeans music. I have. And so it was really hard for me when I was seeing them being used, obviously, by Min Hee Jin, in my opinion, okay? But obviously it's not my opinion only, because fans have seen it. Fans were also shocked when they were winning an award, and they came up to and declared that, their backing of CEO Min Hee Jin. They keep using her honorific as CEO when they would not use such an honorific when they were talking about the new CEO of a door that Hive had instilled. They've been showing a lot that disrespect came across very entitled and made them look worse, because they are young girls. Youngest is 16 and is not using the appropriate honorifics. Bad news for them. In Western culture, it's not as important. And so we would understand that why fans would react the way they did. But it's basically showing disrespect of, I don't see you as my elder, I don't see you in charge. I am better than you, and it doesn't matter what your title is, or that you're older than me, or it's very disrespectful. So that's what they were doing in their video, and it did cause a stir and a lot of hate towards NewJeans. And then comes their knight in shining armor. Not kidding. Jungkook is probably the first and only HYBE artist that has spoken up. And fans immediately thought his account was hacked. He used Bow Wow Bam, his dog Bam's Instagram, to make a couple of posts. And they were, it just said, artists are not guilty. And the next post was, don't use them. Now, a lot of people went, whoa, is he talking about NewJeans? What's going on here? Whoa, he would be doing this. This is crazy. And a lot of people had their doubts. But, folks, Big Hit came out and made an announcement. Because they hadn't known for sure. They were like, we don't really know. And so everyone kept assuming he was hacked. And it's like, no, he wasn't hacked. In fact, Big Hit confirmed and stated with a very brief statement, but they confirmed Jungkook's stance is, we have confirmed that this was posted with the belief that under no circumstances should young artists be dragged into disputes or used as shields. Bam! That is a mic drop. He has basically said, stop attacking these girls. They are not to blame for what's going on here. And they are being used. And this is wrong. Wow. And thank you, Jungkook, for speaking up on behalf of these young artists. I still can't believe that this has all been happening. And then to have someone who is the golden matinee, speaking up. Once again, he was a young artist also, and he has seen so much going on in the industry, and talking to friends also who are K-pop idols, he would know. And he is sticking up for NewJeans because right now no one really is. The video and the YouTube channel were just all deleted, and it's like pretending that this never happened. And unfortunately, it did happen, and it needs to be looked into. And then I mentioned about YG with the founder and getting mad about allegations becoming indictments that had started 10 years ago, and he feels that everything was rushed, and they're like, well, we were hitting the 10-year limit, we had to get everything done. Why did that take so long? I'm telling you, folks, I keep saying, K-pop world is going to just explode. Things are coming out. People are, truths are becoming revealed, and it's shaking up. I kept saying it's shake up all the way to the top with the politicians and the president of Korea, and we have been seeing this. It just blows my mind, and I'm kind of like, what's next for NewJeans? What's next for Jungkook? Because, whoa, dude, he put himself out there. Are other idols going to step up for NewJeans? NewJeans needs to see that they are being used. They need to see that they actually have support from fellow artists, and who want to protect them from being the shield, from being used in a battle between Minhee, Jin, and HYBE. And you kind of wonder if SM Entertainment's in there a little bit. So it's all little shady stuff. But the girls should not be attacked because of what's happening. They need to be protected. That's my opinion, and I see that others do believe in that. Please comment. Let me know what your thoughts and all that. And let's get into the tarot reading because I'm excited. This is so much happening. Okay, let's get going, folks. Okay. Let's see here. Shuffle. Cut. Oh. As I was shuffling and meditating, I started to get a vision and get hearing more. It's going to be more of a legal fight. We're going to be seeing trial. Going to court further. Binti Jin is still wanting to fight, and she's going to take it legally to get high because she had been fired and given a contract for just a couple of months as a producer, and then she's released for good, and she's going to be fighting that, like, you can't do that to me. Well, she kind of broke some laws and is also in trouble for some illegal stuff that she apparently did while she was in high working. Let's see here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, here's the first 3 cards we see here. What's interesting, when I say interesting, when I was had cut the deck and I was about to cut it and shuffle, I saw this card. And I was like, why is this card standing out to me? It's standing out to me for a reason. And so I had shuffled, did this, flip, and then it popped up and I'm like, okay, I am supposed to be talking about this card, obviously. And looking at this, I'm sure you're like, well, that doesn't look very good. No, it doesn't look very good for Minhee Jin. And breaking the dreams of the girls. She's causing more harm. This is the 2 of Pentacles, and it's reversed. And the vibe from this card, from the Haunted Mansion, you're supposed to be getting is from the twins. If you have seen The Shining and that them coming down, this is what it's trying to evoke. And Pentacles is a career, it's money, it's about family, kind of stuff. But there's been a mismanagement, I believe, with finances. Minhee Jin. We're going to see something more about money coming out. Something she's been doing that's gonna it's gonna come at her. Her dreams. This is like you see normally a family, and it normally would be celebrating, and this is reversed. She refers to herself as a mother. I'm the mother, a figure of these girls. And this card is, with it upside down, I kept saying shattered dreams, domestic disharmony. This is a dissolving of a family. If she pursues too much and continues to try and use the girls, you're going to see the girls could lose their dreams. And then you have the bound woman here in the 8 of Swords upright, and she is trying to portray herself as a victim, and she's blaming everybody else. She feels like she's been trapped, that You know, she that they're trying to put her away in prison or something, and she's just innocent. She thought is the best for the girls. The girls are also now feeling victimized. Their girls are also, feeling trapped of NewJeans. This is sad because she's gonna keep pushing the story that she is innocent and a victim. She really has a past vendetta against Big Hit and Hype. She really does, and that is what's pushing her. There she is as the Empress on the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. No, this isn't her. There's someone. This has to do with the kid's parents and them seeking fortune and believing Min Hee Jin is the one who can create a dream, but the dream's being broken. This card plopped. The Queen of Pentacles. She's trying to portray herself as not greedy. She's trying to and that she's nurturing. Oh, it is Min Hee Jin. I see how the cards are laid out. Fuck. Ooh. This is who she's trying to be. And this is the reality. She's confused. I don't think she even knows the truth anymore. I think and she has convinced those around her that she knows the truth, that she's actually the one that is not greedy, that wants them to succeed and bring them fortune, and she's this motherly, nurturing figure. When it's not. That's not what we have here. She's going to keep pushing this narrative. And this, immediately my mind went to Trump with how he has MAGA just believing that he is the victim and that he has a better plan when, he doesn't have any plan. He would say concept of a plan. That was great. That was but that's what I'm seeing, just a duality. It's like it's like spiritually it's the same spirit. Disillusionment and greed and narcissism, power and chaos. And I think the shaman is trying to create, do ritual to create this facade of who she is to hide the truth. And we have got to find that shaman's weakness. Is she going to get broken? Well, what do we got here? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, and there's a breakup going to happen because it's reversed here. This is upright is happiness and new kind of like relationships or stuff going on. But when you reverse it, it's like there's a betrayal. It's imbalance. There is a conflict, and a relationship is ending. And we know that Min Hee Jin's relationship with Hybe is ending. But is her relationship with NewJeans really going to end? Is NewJeans going to go? But, here we have is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is reckless. Knight energy is with it upside down. She's trying to put up distractions. She's going to try and blame others for what's happening. She was just innocent. But there's going to be a breakup. Let's see here. Okay, folks. Folks. Okay, so like Min Hee-jin is obsessed now. She's going to do everything she can. And boom. Here's justice is reversed. And we have the Hierophant. Woo! Justice, I told you things were going courts. We've already seen one scene that the courts have sided with her. But what we're seeing, I believe here is there's been a lot of unaccountability. She hasn't been accountable for stuff. She is very dishonest, but she's got NewJeans, the girls, believing that they're getting unfair treatment if she's not there. And that is going to be coming to the truth. And when the Hierophant, this is such a smug little piece of. This is all about. We're dealing with the shaman here, and religion, and just conformity, obedience. It's like the shaman is basically like, if you don't obey what I'm saying, telling Min Hee-jin, things are not going to come out. You must obey. You must also get the girls to obey. And woo, hot stuff with cards. 5 of Wands. Look at these little cloaked little cultists dancing around. This is chaos. This is, when we're dealing with 5, the number 5, the cards with 5s, we're dealing with conflict and Wands, that fiery, aggressive energy. They are trying to cause trouble and create obstacles for anyone who goes against them. And then I have the Devil card, which is about bondage, being tied down, and it's self-inflicted usually. Folks, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled here. I mean, she is like, she is sabotaging. She basically is having NewJeans girls sabotage their possibilities in Hybe and entrapping them there. And they feel like they're trapped, that they're being held bonded, that they're being oppressed because they're following her. My throat is getting so scratchy sore. This is scary. And, when I was shuffling and praying and meditating, I was pushing through the shaman's wall. I just kept pushing through so I could see what's really going to the truth. And I'm telling you, this is all looking like I feel very confident that I pushed through. And they want to get it so that the girls will be removed from Hybe and that they could become free agents and go with Min Hee-jin wherever Min Hee-jin's going to end up going. And if it ends up at SM, I want to pull out another deck. Let's see here, something I want to look into. Let me see if I can find that deck that I'm trying to pull out here. I just set it here so I could easily grab it, and now I can't even find it. What? Got pushed way back. Okay, and I just knocked it down. Okay, we're good now. We're good. Oh yeah, this is to clean my makeup brushes. You guys all saw that, huh? I didn't even do my makeup today. I put on a little tiny light lipstick, and that's about it. Keep snagging on my dress. This is a Letterman deck. This is read very differently from tarot cards. This is a very old. This came out during the Victorian ages, and it derived from Italy and France. Okay, and you read it by the cards surrounding, and you do it in a layout of 3. What's that? Someone said you're reading Lenormand deck wrong. No, I'm not. Plus, you have to also use your own intuition and follow the guides and the angels and the spirit what's showing me in the cards that I'm supposed to see. And this card obviously sliding out. Okay, so we're dealing with young women here. We're dealing with NewJeans. We're looking at NewJeans here. And I just thought, I see Jungkook as like this protector, trying to protect them and trying to get others to speak up. Ooh, okay, I just saw something in my mind's eye, just being played out with Jungkook and dealing with Big Hit. And you notice Hype didn't say anything, it was Big Hit. And he basically was like, yes, I'm standing up for NewJeans, and you better confirm that. Jungkook knows he has authority and power when it comes to dealing with. We have seen him prove himself when he has rebelled and gone and started doing his own lives that end up just endearing people more and more to him and loving him and just, appreciating him, because he's shown how much he loves Army and how much Army means to him, because without his Army there couldn't have BTS rose. So he also knows that the company needs him. BTS is the foundation. Those 7 young men have a lot of power. And Jungkook knows, you don't go against what I'm saying, because telling Big Hit, because I will come out even further and be the one. But I want you to verify it. You need to verify and say, yes, this is what I mean. And they did it. And I think he's trying to get a message to NewJeans. And doing it very publicly so people can see. He sees that they're being used and he wants the girls to get free. Yep. There's the sun. Okay, so 13 here, you see the little kid. This means this reading is going to be about young people, and we're talking about, and then which obviously would make you go NewJeans, right? And innocence, young and someone innocent. And 31 here, the sun. The sun, for in the Lenormand deck, it basically talks about success or will, and it bringing about illumination. It illuminates what the truth is. And it often means that there could be good fortune coming to these girls. And I think this is what Jungkook wants to bring to light, that we need to protect them and rise up and not tear them down. They have success, and it's not because of Min Jin, it's because of their own talent and people admiring them. Yep. 43 you see here is this maze, and this card is not one of the original OG in the Lenormand deck. This is a follow, but what this is saying the road is winding and there's a lot of frustration, and there's kind of a separation going on here. And so of goals being the goals are separating, and not the sun is shining over it going, you need to see the chaos and the division and what is going to happen to these girls. And that's what it's trying to show, that they are caught up in this maze, that they are caught up and being kept from their true goals. And here is 32. This is the moon. It's interesting that we got both the sun and the moon in this reading. And what it's right next to, it is right below, is the girls. And this is a reputation. But it also gets into mystics, energy, intuition. The girls here, and this is how the girls are being perceived. So we're going to see how are the girls being perceived and what's going on here. What is the perception? The girls are taking a gamble. They took a gamble when they made that video. But you see, here's the sun showing. We're going to show you that there's danger in this gamble. Okay. That you need to be. They need to be careful, especially because of this maze card here saying you're gonna lose track of your goals. You're falling away. You're taking this gamble. There's a risk. It did not turn out good for you. Okay. And we have number 1, and you see there's a messenger here. Okay. All right. The messenger, this is someone, they're writing, there's a communications and coming out. And I think what we're seeing here is Jungkook is bringing enlightenment to the chaos. And trying to be like, hello, get back on board. This was a bad thing you guys did. You're getting hurt. But don't attack them because this is not their fault. Kind of thing we're seeing. I definitely feel like the girls were manipulated. As soon as I said that, here comes the woman. That's Min Hee-jin, the manipulator of these women, and she's the one who forced them. Oh man! Now 41 the Well is also one of the he's not one of the OG cards. Okay, this was added on, but with the Well we need to be going. There is what we need to look at is this card. It's saying you need to beware. Look over here. This isn't good. There is much more to the story that she is hiding about NewJeans. There is more in depth, and we're seeing that she was somehow manipulated, maybe indirectly, but she was trying to get NewJeans to self-destruct so she can have control. Boom. And once again, over the messenger, there's tweets, there's text message, there's Instagram posts coming out, and we saw that already, and I believe there are going to be more to follow. Okay? We are going to see more people speaking up for NewJeans. There has been an abuse of power from those who, in this industry, where the CEOs often take advantage or abusive in some of the smaller agencies, and what she has done. And I'm thinking of Omega, and I think they're going to be like, yo, there's a problem here. NewJeans doesn't see it, but we can see it because we're on the outside. There is also going to become more text messages from her that are going to be coming out, and it's going to be between her and her shaman, and things that she's to her and the parents, and things that she's saying about the girls. It's going to come across very negative, what she's saying. And it's to cause them to be in this confusing maze so they can be easily manipulated and feel like they've lost their goal. We have the cross, which is suffering. And carrying a burden and so guilty conscience. Min Hee-jin, man. But with the shaman, I'm really seeing here is the shaman saying you guys you're suffering because you're not listening to me. There's more that you need to be doing. You're not following. 2 paths here, folks. 2 paths. We got the 2 doors here. That's what 22 here is. They're at the crossroads. There are multiple options, and there's a lot of hesitation, and someone saying, you know the direction you need to go, And if you don't choose this way, you're going to end up in another way. And if you go, there is some shady manipulation. Here we're dealing with home. And often, this has to do with feeling safe and their family. And this is the girl's family. Yeah, I definitely see that there's going to be tweets. And the girl's parents are going to be speaking up, defending the girls and Min Hee Jin. They are going to be very stubborn and not see that it's how harmful it is being. Yep, here comes the fishies and the garden here. And when 34, this normally, it's the fishies. They're gossipy. We're looking at they're like, and it's also, it has to do with money, and business, money, and seeing things. And folks, they're going to be trying to we're going to see money becoming a big issue here. This is all about social networking. This is partying. This is business meetings. So there is going to be more info about her with another, she was trying to find investors. We're going to see more of that and getting more of who's behind the scenes that she is actually tied to and where she wants to go. Oh, she wants to go back home. Do you think? Maybe she's going to be heading back to SM. Yeah. Or try and start her own. She wanted to start her own, but she wasn't able to get all the investors. So, number 5, here's the tree. We're seeing, this is so much business stuff going on here, but we're also karma. There's a karmic connection going on here. Ooh. And I think Hybe is going through this because there's some shady shit that's been going on there and cover up, okay? And Min Hee Jin may be onto the stuff with the business and maybe different events, some shady events that are probably not have come to light, haven't been illuminated, we're going to be coming through, that, Hybe wants to avoid, okay? But, so they're trying to be really careful with Min Hee Jin because they're like, you throw your dirt on us, we got dirt back on you. And she's starting to see that they're not going to be intimidated by her because they haven't backed down the way she thought they would. This could get really intense. Really, who is in the right? The only innocents I see are the girls, because they are definitely caught in the middle. They're caught with either which way to go. Their parents are also siding with Min Hee Jin, and that's their parents. And there's this, respect your parents, respect those older than you, your elders, and her parents, and Min Hee Jin, who's like that mother figure that she keeps portraying herself as. It's not something the girls can easily break away from. They're gonna, this is scary, and I am definitely worried about the girls. Because right now, I'm not seeing any kind of, if they keep going the direction they're going, everything's going to fall apart. There's going to be the breakup. They're not going to be in Hybe. Min Hee Jin is not going to be able to bring them the success that they believed. They've got some choices, and I wonder what I see Hybe flashing money at the parents. And I think they might follow that money path, going, well, you know what? We get something good out of this and stick with Hybe, and go along with them because they do have more money than Min Hee Jin, who hasn't been able to get all those supporters to invest. This should, woo. And I see some big wig coming out wanting to help and invest in her, and thinking that they could step in, taking an advantage of this whole mess and lure NewJeans over. And this is just things that I am seeing in my mind's eye. It's like I just see the visuals of stuff and sometimes hear what's happening, and hearing the voices going back and forth. It's a lot of arguing. Threatening the parents. I see Min Hee Jin almost kind of threatening the parents in a very passive aggressive way. So I think that's it for this reading. Woo! I hope others do follow Jungkook's steps, and NewJeans sees that they're not alone, and maybe get broke from the spell that Min Hee Jin has over them. And I say spell more of a, well, really, there probably is a spell, but more of just saying, she has got, break that influence that she has on them. It needs to be shattered. and the Hive's still going to suffer from it and all this somehow, because it's showing they made bad management decisions in bringing in Min Hee Jin and basically giving her so much and it never being enough. And when they finally said enough is enough, that's when she snapped out. And I think the only entitled person here we need to look at her is mainly her. She was trying to take advantage of things, and they should have done something sooner or never brought her on. They should have noticed there was trouble when she was taking girls from Source, another agency under that Hive umbrella, and brought them over to Adore. I mean, Source was training them and getting them going to be a group, and then she's like, I'm stealing them. Now, there's going to be, karma's going to come back on her for that one. I'm going to stand on this, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I will face it. But I don't think I'm wrong in any of this. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts and ideas. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, why not? Subscribe. You keep watching me. I see you're watching me, so just hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Folks, remember, be kind to yourself, kind to others. Mwah, I love you.